In this question, they want us to write an equation, right? Write an equation to calculate the amount of money she will have after any number of weeks, right? So before I do this, I need to define variables I'm going to use in here. So I'm going to say let A represent the amount of money, and I'm going to say let W represent the number of weeks. Whenever I have a word problem that I'm going to write an equation for using variables, I need to define what those variables are. So it says she starts with $100, right? She starts with $100. So the amount of money, she has is going to be $100, right? Plus she saves $50 each week. So in 1 week, she would have $50 more. In 2 weeks, she'd have 100. In 3 weeks, she'd have 150 more. So what we're doing is we're multiplying that $50, right, the $50 times the number of weeks. So we don't put dollar signs in our equations. So the equation would be 100 plus 50W. Now, typically, equations are written, like if you think of slope-intercept form, the constant always comes last. It's y equals mx plus b, right? So it's more common to see this equation written in this form, right? This would not be wrong, but it's just going to be more common written this way. So the next part of the question says, how much money would she have after 1 year, right? So what they're saying is when W is 1, what's A, right? So we have our equation, 50W plus 100, and we substitute in 1 for W, right? Plus 100. So A comes out to be 50 plus 100, 150. And we don't answer the question that way, right? Oh, I apologize, I made a mistake. So everybody makes mistakes. So let's erase this. I'm glad I get to show you me making a mistake. So they didn't say W equals 1. They said 1 year. I actually fell for their trick. So for this, you have to know how many weeks there are in a year. And there are 52 weeks in a year. So now I'm going to substitute into my equation 50 times W plus 100, right? So A equals 50 times 52 weeks plus 100, right? Now 52 times 50, if you cannot do that in your head, that's fine. Just come over here, 52 times 50, right? 0, 0, 10, 26, right? 2600. So I have A equals 2600 plus 100. A equals 2700. But I'm not going to box A equals 2700. This is a word problem. The question says, how much money will she have after 1 year? So the answer is she will have $2,700 after 1 year.